Alright, what you see here is a new fan I got at Savers. This is a Hampton Carriage house ceiling fan in the polished brass finish. It is a air-cool made version, which is the better one compared to the SMC and Ancon versions that these were made by as well. I've been wanting to find one of these with the chunkier switch housing that you see here for quite some time now. It's the same type that my new in-box one is, except it's just a tiny bit newer. That one is from 98, 99. This one's from the year 2000, 2001. Interestingly enough, with this one is that the mounting is a little bit different. It actually uses that SMC type mounting bracket where it has like the square mount to it. However, this fan's actually made by Aircool though, which I find a bit strange. That this fan has a SMC type mount. But yeah, it's definitely a big child fan for me. Alongside the Littleton, these are basically like the first contemporary hugger fans I ever saw as a kid in the catalogs from Home Depot. So I now have both this and the Carriage house in white and brass as well, so I finally have both of them. I would have liked to have found this in new in a box, but I mean, finding one used is okay too. It's more sort of white when I'd rather find new in a box, since usually white fans can be more discarded looking over time. Now this fan got replaced by Harbor Breeze Centreville in 42 inches. I think it's a bit of a downgrade, honestly, considering it's a 52-inch fan out, and the fact that these are pretty powerful fans for a Hampton Bay fan, in all honesty. Considering it also that it's a hugger fan too. But yeah, it is definitely a dated looking fan, but I do love these fans a lot. They are very major childhood fans for me. Now, I do know that at some point, I'm pretty sure they stopped having with rosewood blades for the reverse side and did like a dark walnut. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think like the later ones, right before they discontinued them, which was also air-cool, I'm pretty sure, but the switch housing was a tiny bit closer to the motor, whereas with this one, it kind of hangs down a tiny bit more, as you can see. But yeah, it's definitely a fan I've really been wanting to get for a very, very long time, and I'm happy to find it at Savers of all places at my work. With my discount, it went down to $10, which so made it even a bigger score for me. So yeah, I definitely have a child memory as with these. As one of my friends' house had one of these, an older version though, and I always enjoyed seeing it. Then they painted that over in a black finish and replaced the shades. That fan is actually seen in one of my videos from way back when. Fans at my friend's house. That house they've moved out of there, and the place has been renovated since. So all the fans that were in that video are now gone, unfortunately. But yeah. Funny thing is, my friend's mom was there that day that I saw this, and I showed it to her. I'm like, hey, it's the fan I used to have in the kitchen at your old place. And she actually remembered it too, so. But yeah, let me go ahead and show the other side of it so I can show the UO listing and all that, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. So yeah, here's the mounting hardware to it. There's one of the UO listings there. And then there's the other one right here. Another reason why I can tell it's not a SMC one is that this is the type of UO listing that the Aircool ones tend to use back then. And looking at the motor, it has the beefier type and such. But also, even though it does have the square thing for the mount, doesn't have an SMC logo on the top of the motor at all, or a day code on the side of it, which is typical of SMC motors. Now you do see that the wires are trimmed down a bit, but I can always extend those thankfully. But yeah, let me go ahead and put it back together and end the video. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.